Good morning, everyone, from Arizona. Sunny. It's going to be another hot day today. Sun's just coming up. I'm going to head out to the desert, do me some dry washing, get me some of that gold. Got on a good spot last time. There's a little breeze in the air right now, and temperatures are probably just in the low 70s right now, so it's going to be excellent to get out there before it gets a little hot. Do me some dry washing, and then maybe we'll drive around and explore or something. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you like and subscribe, and please share. And so let's go for a little ride. Let's go get us some gold. Well, this is the wash that I've decided to dig in. A couple reasons why I picked this one. I'm driving, the main dirt road is right up here, and most people, they pull off and go down to where the trail is and go down to a wash on the other side. This wash just starts right up there, and it starts to come down here. But you can see it comes down, and it's all this dirt right here is all piled up. Well, this is bedrock right here. This here is all bedrock. So as this comes down, it can't penetrate through that bedrock. So as it makes this turn around here, it just all seems to pile up right here. And that's what this is, piled up. So what I first dug is I made a trail right here, right next to this bedrock. Kind of took that out. Didn't really find anything good. And then I came over into here and went down there. Started finding some gold. What determined is, it's right here on top. It's just all flood. So what I need to do is take this whole mound out right here. I'll show you up here. A couple other guys have been digging. They found some really nice gold, and they're right here digging. See, but basically the same thing. They're just taking the top layer off, and this is where we're determining where the gold is coming through. They found a nice little, small little nugget right there. So if there's one, you know there's got to be more here. So what I got to do is set my setup here. It's already starting to warm up here. You know, when you live in Arizona, you got to come out here fairly earlier in the morning to dig. And it's probably not even 8 o'clock yet. The sun's already up into the sky, and it's probably already 70 something degrees. I'd say maybe 75 degrees. So it's going to be another hot one. So we have to prepare for that, and we have to make sure you have water and shade but anyways, I got to get my setup set up here so I can start running me some dirt and get me some of that good old yellow gold. You know, if you're crazy enough to come out here in the heat of the day to get gold, because you got gold fever like so many of us do, you got to make sure you have the right setup. Bring along the right provisions. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. See, I've got my shade set up there, and chair right in the shade. Look at that. I've also got me a fan, and I've got a generator, so I can start that up and blow some air onto me if need be. What I'm using today, I'm going to be using the Keen. This is the Keen Drywasher 140 dry washer. Runs on a leaf blower. So it's just a leaf blower there. This here's a combination. This also hooks to my vacuum bucket. If you've never seen a vacuum bucket, this has the hole in there. You put your hose on there, your motor up on top, it creates a vacuum, and it just sucks dirt into this here, the bucket. So when you're done dry washing, you can clean out your hole or vacuuming, bedrock and cracks and stuff like that. Should always carry a nice little socket with you to put your hose clamps on instead of a screwdriver. That makes all the difference in the world. But then I got a bucket there to put my concentrates in when I run. I only do like about 15-20 minute runs, and then I'll clean up and I'll put it in there, and then I'll fire it back up again. Because once your riffle's filled with black sands, you ain't going to get hardly any more gold, because that heavy gold, we can't get through that black sand, so they'll tend to float on out. Let me show you how a dry washer works in case you don't know. Last time I was out, I used a bellows type of a dry washer. This one uses a fan. So see, there's a fan in here, and the air from the leaf blower pushes air up in here, hits this fan, and causes this fan to spin. So the air is pushing up into the box, and it's got a counterweight on there that throws it out of balance, and that's what causes the shaking. So the air kind of puts the dirt up in suspension, and the counterweight settles that heavy gold out. And then what happens is it comes down your riffles, and it gets caught in front of these riffles. Riffles on a dry washer are opposite from on a wet system. Wet systems, the water go over and they create an eddy on the backside. On a dry washer, the heavies come in and they get caught right in front of these riffles. So, and also on a dry washer, you should have a dead air space. So once that heavy gold gets caught right down here in this riffle, right behind here should be like a piece of tape, about an 1/8 inch overhang or something, so that heavy gold, or that gold, once it hits in there, ain't going to get blown back up. You can see they've got plastic cut out right here, so there's your overhang right there, but that's the dead air space, so you should have a dead air space in there. So I got to put this together, get to picking here, and start shoveling, I guess. Okay, I got me an area kind of raked up, picked down, dry washer's ready to go. So let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up and get shoveling some dirt. Dry washers can be dusty, that's for sure. Some people wear masks. All right, break time. Oh, that was a nice little run. You notice I keep a screwdriver up here. Just long enough to go through the hole down there, but not too long that it'll punch through the carpet. But what happens is sometimes the material will kind of get stuck in there. So you can just bang on the screwdriver, just shoveling it in, and that'll help it go through. When you're out in the desert, make sure you're hydrated. Make sure you got plenty water to drink. Make sure people know where you're going. Some people use these cool rag things that you soak in water and then put them around your neck. They work all right. I like to just carry a Mister bottle with me, because you just spray this on you. Nice cold water. Oh, it just cools you right down. I tend to put it in the fridge the night before I leave, and that way it's nice and cold. Or you can keep it in your cooler if you got a cooler full of ice. Anyways, I'll take me a break, get some liquids in me, and then back to work again. Damn bugs are starting to come out, so it's time to fire up the generator and get that fan blown. You know, it's funny how when you look through the video, the fan looks like it's not really spinning too fast through pictures or something, but yet this thing is spinning. You can't see it. So it's funny. I guess it has something to do with frames per second or something like that. That's why it looks like it's barely moving, but it is actually going pretty fast. First run is in the bucket. Back to work, run 2. Darren is up the wash working. He just finally got here. Let's go see what he's doing up here. Working hard, look at that. Done found him a big ass tree root. That's been there for a while, huh? That's a good gold stopper. So how come you're throwing it up on the tarp?
So we're going to do this eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm going to throw all my tailings on it.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. So why don't you just put it down in the hole and just start backfilling as you go? Are you gonna run that too?
I'm gonna check
Oh, yeah.
caliche.
Oh, yeah.
That red shit.
That is, yeah. You hit the caliche layer. Well, you got,
Right here.
yeah, deteriorated caliche, breaking apart. That's pretty well.
Red dirt mixed in with it too.
Yeah. So you find most of the gold just right on top, though, huh? Pretty much. That's where you got it all yesterday. Well, you moved some material. Cool. Okay. Just checking on you.
All right.
This big ass rock right here, I gotta get out of my way. That should hold some gold in it, these big ass rocks. Clean all that cracks out of these rocks here. Well, that's enough for me on that run. Time to shut this thing down. You know, you can look in your tray after you run it, kind of shake it back a little bit. Sometimes you'll see a nice old nugget sitting right behind the riffles. What I do see though is big chunky black sands. It's a good sign, chunky black sands. Chunky black sands, chunky gold. Chunky black sands, chunky gold. One thing I'll just point out to you, I like to run my dry washer with the tray pretty well level. Kind of almost just like a sluice box in water. Some people may want to run them, you know, all the way flat. I just think that the flatter this is like this here, the more chances that gold will stay up on top before it actually falls off. If it's all the way down, it pretty well just kind of slides off. So I like to run mine a little flatter. Well, I'll tell you what, that dry washing can sure wear you out. I'll pan it out when I get back to the home front though, and I'll let you see what I got. In the meantime, I'm gonna drive around, I'm gonna look at some old mines. I'll show you some old mines that are out here. A few of them anyway, there's quite a few of them, but I'll show you some of them anyways that I'll pass on the road. And then maybe I will go fire off the old pistol a time or two, huh? Anyways, let's continue on this adventure. Now, if you're on an ATV and you want to go exploring, go up there, all the way to the top up there where you see them tailings. There's a mine shaft right there. It goes in quite a ways. I went in about 100 yards once, and as far as I dared went in there, but you can keep on going. It may go all the way through the other side. That's just one of the mines up here though. There's another mine right up over there. There's another mine up there, and there's one behind us way up there at the top. That's a pretty cool one way up there at the top behind us too. If you're on an ATV and you're going around here, you can explore an awful lot of cool stuff. Well, we're on the right path anyways. Lots of tailings. And again, remember what these are. These are trumpet plants. Can be a sign of gold since these things grow in. They like to grow in mineralized soil, and so does gold. Go check some stuff out here. There's a little hole there. They've done a few little testing sites. I'm going to tell you this was probably copper. It looks like you see some chrysocolla right there. So that's probably a copper ore. This is what they were chasing out here, was copper. And there could be some gold in there too. You know, gold, copper, they can run together. There's a big one down there. Look at that. Man, they go down there. There's water down there. That's full of water. Bet you that's yucky, poisoned water. Full of cyanide and everything else. This shaft right here, years ago, Bill M made us put a bob wire and them T-posts around there because that shaft drops in. They made us fill that in there or cover that, you know, protect the shaft, and put signs on there that say, "Warning, danger, don't fall in here." Up on the hill there's a mine that's got iron doors on it now, but years and years ago it didn't have iron doors, and you go down in there, there's water down in there. There's some mines on the back side of that hill too, but you pretty well need There's another mine there, big tailings over there. You pretty well need a ATV or Jeep to get to a lot of these spots up here. There's a lot of cool areas to explore up and through here. You could probably pick you up some of this ore and crush it. You might get some gold. You might be surprised. And that goes down there, doesn't it? Throw a rock down in there. Not way far down there, but if you fell down there, it'd probably kill you. Again, you see all this copper ore all over the place here. Could have been what they were going after again, too. There's a bunch more of it right there. Here's another one that they made us seal up just because it goes down into this wash. Falls down right there. Again, that would hurt you if you fell in there. These little holes here, that's what they call prospects. These are the X's on the map. If you look at topo map, you see the X's. These are prospects. They just went down testing it. Maybe there's some quartz there. They took it out. It didn't go no place. Didn't do anything. More of them trumpet plants all over through here. These are all tailings from someplace. And there's a bunch more tailings from someplace, maybe up there at that mine. And there's some cement. So something came down here, all the way down. You can see that had water on that. Maybe there's some type of sluice box. I don't know if this was a recirculator and it went on down. I don't know. But they've cut poles out. It's got rebars or screws, whatever they are, still come through the cement. Pillars up there. And there's pipe. It's like water pipes maybe coming out of the ground. Maybe they're sending sludge down here. Who knows? But the mine is right up there. Big mine. That's a big mine too. I never could figure out what this thing here was. Goes right down in there. The wash is right here. So it comes down and it comes out at the bottom of that wash, which is strange, unless maybe like they put wood down in there for a fire. I don't know. I don't know what this thing would have been. Well, you know what I think I should do now? I think I should fire that old pistol. That's what I need to do. Got to make sure the chambers don't have no rust in it or something like that. And this thing had a bunch of cobweb, not cobwebs, but it looks like rust. I need to fire this off. Hopefully it'll still fire. And go do a good cleaning up. But into the water it goes. Boom. Okay, let's try to go right up in that corner up in there. Boom. Empty. Oh well, that was pretty fun. I just love the smell of gunpowder. Black powder can be fun, but man, it sure is dirty. It's already dirty, but this needed a cleaning. I started to see it rust. It's just been sitting in a holster for years now. So I need to take this apart, do a cleaning, but hey, that was pretty cool. 44 caliber. Yeah, baby, I like it. Well, that was sure exciting. Got some dry washing in, got to look at some mines, even got to fire the old pistol off. So that was pretty cool. I ain't done that in a long time. But anyway, it's time for me to head on back to the home front. I'll pan that material out. If I got any gold in it, I'll show it to you there at the end. But hey, I sure want to thank you for coming along on another adventure. Please like, share, and subscribe. So you guys all be safe out there. And until our paths cross again, we'll see you guys. 1/2" classifier on it. Because here's a 1/4" classifier, so I'll even get rid of some more of these rocks that I don't need to pan out. And now my pan. Still a lot of material in there. Now look at all that chunky black sand. Wow. Woohoo. Well, okay, here's the telltale sign. I do see gold in there. How much? Oh yeah, there's gold in there. Oh yeah, there's gold in there. That gold, that's good gold. Not bad. Not bad gold at all. Gold is gold. Man, that wash is producing some nice gold. One little chunky piece right there. Nice little chunky piece. I like it. What I can do now is stuff it all up in the sniffer bottle. Get it all. I'll tell you what, that ain't bad gold at all. I'm already planning my next trip out there. Yeah, I love gold.